See, the moment you start thinking about the amount of investment in gate might not give me as much reward, that's when you understand that gate is not for you, or you are not for gate, or either way. Why am I saying that? See, the people who are preparing for gate examination has animalistic attitude. They are all like, ah, I want rank 1 in gate examination, and there's a madness to it, and sometimes it is not logical. But people who are preparing for gate examination full-fledged, and those people who are going to get something out of it, they are highly dedicated and they do not hesitate at all. For 3 years that I've prepared for gate examination and all the other national level examination like BARC and ISRO, you could never have convinced me like, hey Ashish, can you just give it a thought? Do you want to build a career in data science? You can work in air conditioned rooms or offices, and the life will be pretty good. You'll be working in metropolitan cities, the pay is more. I would have not listened to you at all, because I was so passionate about getting into Indian Space Research Organization. I said, this is something that really happened when I was putting down the resignation letter in Department of Atomic Energy. And at that time, the boss, who was my boss for only past 2 months, I told him that, hey, I'm leaving for Indian. This is not what I say. Hey, sir, I'm leaving for Indian Space Research Organization. I'll have to put the resignation letter down. Kindly process it. And he said a lot of things like, see, Department of Atomic Energy gives faster promotions, and I have a lot of friends in Indian Space Research Organization, and a lot of my batchmates over there are in lower posts, and the pay will be lower if you're in lower post, and the work pressure is higher over there. It is better over here. I said, I do not care. I would work for free over there. That's really the statement that I gave to my boss. And that is how passionate I was to work for ISRO. And I would have given next attempt as well. As some of you might be knowing, it was my third attempt to ISRO. The first two I failed, and I kept on going. I would have given the fourth attempt as well. Would given the fifth attempt as well. Does not matter what it takes. Like 5 years later, you would be seeing Ashish Ranjan hanging out with his son and preparing for ISRO examination if he did not qualify in the first 10 attempts. Age limit for ISRO is 35 years. So some of you guys who are confused, your answer lies here. Okay. So that's how passionate I was for this examination. Was it justified? I do not know. But there are people who are that passionate preparing for gate examination and all. And if you hesitate, it's not for you. Really, like I'm saying it for you. You are not going to perform well, because today I can say that, bro, give it a try. It's fine. And then 2 months later, you're going to think about the same thing. If you're lucky, because most likely you're going to think about it tomorrow again. And tomorrow you are supposed to be preparing for gate examination if you're going to be preparing. But you cannot have this half-hearted, 2 legs on 2 different boats kind of mentality. Because these examinations are difficult in itself, and it becomes more difficult every other day. I'm not talking about every other year. Because every now and then something or the other is happening. This PSU got privatized, or this MTech fees hike might happen, and a number of engineers are dropping, and that so many coaching institutes and so many people are getting access to quality content. All right, so the competition is increasing day by day, and I think it is a good thing, because now only dedicated people are going to stay over there and prepare for this examination or any other examination in that domain. So to answer your question short, you're already in IT sector. If you're not that dedicated and passionate that you won't even ask that question to me, then I would suggest that you build your career well in IT, and there's nothing wrong in that, man. Like, you can build a tremendous career in that field as well. Again, it depends on your interest as well. You are not going to be a bigger man qualifying Indian Space Research Organization examination if you were interested in coding. Let us say you cracked ISRO in mechanical engineering. You do what you want to do. Be the best at that. Build a great career in that. You can build a great career out of anything. And that's my answer to that. If you are having further questions, put it down. Puneet Sharma. I'll be more than happy to clear your doubts. Okay, next one is also cool. So that is why I've put it over here. Hashtag I feel it as well.